Welcome to the year 2022, and what I'm going to tell you starts right now, and it's going to affect many eBay resellers. So without any further ado, let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is John from Flippin Ain't Easy. And in today's video, yes, you got that right. The thumbnail is not clickbait. This is a serious issue and it affects you as the common eBay reseller. Now, for most of us that do this full time, we're already reporting taxes to the federal and in some cases state governments. So what's happening in 2022 should be no different for those sellers than previous years. However, for the part-time and smaller seller, you may want to pay attention to this. It's no secret, we've been talking about this for many months back in 2021. Now, the issue is the reporting of taxes. Now, up until last year, 2021, we were required to report, really, you're always required to report anything you sell for a profit. Now, for many, they just didn't report it because they knew eBay wasn't reporting it. They knew PayPal in the past wasn't reporting it. So they just figured they'd make some side income and not report it. You were always supposed to report anything you do where you earn money off of that transaction. But with that said, the reporting requirements was $20,000 and 200 transactions on eBay, before eBay would then report you to the IRS for making whatever amount of money over $20,000 in sales. Now, many of you, many sellers, small-time sellers, part-time sellers, weren't coming anywhere near that. And now, in 2022, eBay, Amazon, Etsy, Poshmark, Mercari, all the sites are now required to report to the IRS any earnings that you make during, in this case, now 2022, exceeding $600. Now, what that means to the average seller or reseller is this. If you are selling an item for profit, meaning you paid one amount, let's say $5, and you sold it for $10, you just made a $5 profit. The government expects you to pay taxes on the part of the sale where you made a profit. So if you sold it for 10, you have your expenses such as your cost of goods, your eBay fees, and any shipping that has occurred because of the transaction. And then whatever's left over happens to be your profit. Well, Uncle Sam wants his cut. And that's whether you sell one item for $5 all year, or if you make $500,000 or more, you're required to report that amount, even if eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, Amazon reports it or not. That's just the law, and that's what, as citizens of the United States, we're all required to do. Whether you agree with it or not, that's not part of this video. You can certainly comment down below, certainly share your thoughts on this subject, but it doesn't matter how I feel about it. It doesn't matter how you feel about it. All I'm doing is telling you what to expect. Now, there's many of you who have stuff lying around your house. Maybe you were given a gift, that sort of thing. Personal items, okay? You can sell your personal items and you don't have to pay taxes on that, provided you're not selling the item for more than what you paid for it. Now, if you bought some vintage item 10 years ago for $10 at a yard sale and thought you'd hold on to it, and now you're selling it for $200, well, you made $190, of course, a lot less than that after fees and expenses, and you should pay taxes on that amount. Now, I'm not a CPA, never claimed to be. I haven't even stayed in a Holiday Inn Express. All I can do is tell you that you want to talk to a CPA, a tax professional, to figure out your particular situation, okay? But I'm just telling you what I do and my understanding. So this is just for informational purposes only. So basically, if you're a hobby seller and you are selling on eBay and you make more than $600 on eBay, and these are personal items and or you are selling these items at less than what you paid for them, you're taking a loss, and therefore there's nothing to report. Now, as far as how you report that, once eBay reports the $600 to the IRS, how you report that, I would say you want to account for everything that you've sold on eBay and come up with a general idea of what you paid for that item. Now, that's what I would do. Again, consult a CPA on exactly the steps that you need to take. And I would do that sooner than later. Do that before you get involved in selling all these items on eBay. But according to the law, doesn't matter what eBay reports, according to the law, you are not to be taxed on selling personal items. The problem is these sites are going to report any sales that you accumulate throughout the year over $600, even if they are personal items or items where you did not make any money at all. And in that case, you're going to have to demonstrate in your taxes that these items were personal items to offset whatever amount you sold for personal items. Now, it's only going to boil down to one thing. Once you get audited, if you get audited, you're going to need to prove to the government that you weren't selling for personal gain. Now, of course, you're going to have to go back and look at all your records. And if it shows that you sold a bunch of Bluetooth speakers, you're going to have to explain that away, because it's going to appear that you're selling items to make money. You know, if you have an old tennis racket, if you have a bicycle, if you have some clothing that you had sitting around, just random things, it's going to appear more as if you're selling personal items. Now, so you just have to be careful, and you have to keep diligent records. And my stance is, you want to be honest about it. You don't want to hide anything from the government, because they will come looking. Trust me, knock on wood, I haven't been audited, but I do know people who have, and it's not a fun process whatsoever. So that's why I'm making this video, to kind of clear the air. In my live stream that I had a couple weeks ago, I did sort of touch on this, and I had a lot of questions as a result. So the bottom line is this: regardless of what your intentions are, whether you're selling for personal gain as a business, trying to make money, and you did make money over and above what you paid for the item, it doesn't matter if you sold one item or 1,000 of those items, you need to pay taxes on your profit. That's after everything is taken out, that's your profit. What are you pocketing? You need to pay taxes on that amount. That's what you need to report to the government in 2023 when you do your taxes for 2022. On the flip side of that coin, if you're selling personal items and you're getting back less than what you originally paid for that item, then you don't have anything to report. So again, I don't claim to be a CPA, but I just wanted to clear the air to you guys. I hope that is clear. You can put your comments down below and your questions down below, and I hope you do that. However, just know that I may not be able to give you an answer above and beyond what this video states, because I'm not a CPA, and that's why I state you do need to contact a CPA or just the person who does your taxes to find out exactly what you need to provide if you sell more than $600 worth of stuff on any of these sites. So guys, what do you think of the content? Please hit that like button if you found this information useful. Subscribe to the channel, and of course, hit that notification bell so that way you can be notified when I make a video like this or when I go live. So guys, taxes, we all hate them. It's just part of our civic duty. And whether you like it or not, it doesn't really matter. It's just part of life, death, and taxes, right? And it's simply just another example of how flipping ain't easy. I want you guys to have a great new year, and let's get this thing off to a great start. We'll be talking to you guys very soon.